Occasionally, I need to breathe. Stop me for a second, I got needs. Occasionally, I set them free. Don't hold me back now, I'm in the lead. This part.
Hey guys, welcome back to Ivy's Space. So today we will be making velvet cake. This will be my first time making this cake, guys. I have never made any cake from scratch before. This will be my first time. I had to watch a lot of YouTube videos. I even went to buy some baking cookbook and things like that. Guys, I am planning this year to learn how to bake. There's so many things I really want to learn this year, and cake baking was one of it. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this is your first time on clicking on my channel, thank you so much for coming, and if you're a returnee, thank you so much for coming back. Over here we make videos on shopping, so we go to stores and I show you guys some of the things that are available, and we make home decor videos, we make chit chat videos and things like that. So if you're interested in things like that, please do not forget to push the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to push the notification bell so that you get a notification whenever I upload a video. I'm based here in Toronto, Canada. So if you're wondering where most of my shop or where most of the places that I shop at, they're all here in Toronto, Canada. So as you can see, I hope you watched this video so far. What I did is that mix the I'm going to be leaving all the ingredients on the description box so that you can see the ingredient, the amount of stuff that was inside this cake, making this cake. Guys, I have to say making this cake was not really hard because it's my first time. There are some certain things that I missed, and some, like, there was one ingredient I didn't end up putting here even watching a lot of YouTube videos, but the cake came out beautiful, delicious, yummy. And with this cake, you can make this for Valentine's Day for your loved ones. You can bake with your kids during Valentine's Day. This cake, we all work together, my kids, we all help make this cake, and it came out yummy, it came out delicious, it came out really, really good. Even though I didn't forget, I was not just trusting myself to put that inside this cake. And one ingredient that I one ingredient I didn't put inside, even though the video that I watched it put it in, was vinegar. So I didn't put vinegar in here in this cake, red velvet cake. So as you can see, I'm just mixing some of the ingredients together. This took me a long time because I wasn't prepared. I think it would have taken me a shorter time if I've bought everything out and just laid them down and just start making my stuff without having to stop and look for stuff or stop and waste things. It would have taken me shorter period or shorter time if I was more prepared for this cake. This is one thing I don't know how to do, which is baking, but this was my first time making cake, and I have to say I love it. I'm planning to be doing videos like this once in a while, coming here just to do things that I've never done before, or make some meals that I've never cooked before. So that is what I'm planning this year. I'm planning to learn how to make cake from scratch, not the box bought cake mix or things like that. I wanted to make my cake from scratch this year because I'm planning to get a double oven. So for me, for somebody that doesn't know how to bake or do anything when it comes to baking, I don't think that would be needed, but I really want that. So I want to learn how to bake cake. So this red velvet cake, you can make this for Valentine's Day with your loved ones, as I mentioned before. Guys, the food color that I used making this cake was just pure useless. The very first one, as you can see, it looks really red when you pour it inside, but I mixed one whole bottle of red food coloring into this mix, and it came out like not purple, like magenta color, and that was not what I was looking for. I wanted a red velvet cake, so I had to use this one and use another one that I was planning to use for the second batch. So you had to make two batches because I was planning to make 2-layer cake, and I didn't end up doing it. Like, I didn't end up getting the 2-layer red velvet cake because this one was turning pink, so I had to add another food coloring that I plan to use for the second layer into this one. So one layer was red, the second layer was just regular color. So please, if you are going to be buying red food coloring, make sure the brand, I can't even remember which brand was the first one. The first one was not red, even though on the bottle it says red. It was more like pink and magenta color. So guys, this is what I'm just doing. I hope you guys love this video. Push the subscribe button if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, and for every single one of you guys coming back to my channel to always watch and support my channel, I really appreciate. Thank you so much, guys. It means a lot to me. I'm planning to grow this channel fast so that's the reason I'm posting here almost every day, and things that are, I feel like my interest, you guys. If you have any specific videos that you want me to make, or any specific topic that you want me to talk about, or anything that you might be interested in, you just want to see me uploading it, leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to upload it for you guys. As you can see, after adding the second bottle of food coloring, it finally turned out red, and I was happy for the first layer, but the second layer there was not enough food coloring to go on the cake. So guys, that is how I make my red velvet cake for Valentine's Day. You can make this for Valentine's Day, and it was not that hard. All I have to say is make sure you have everything out already before you start making your stuff, everything measured out so that you can just add it one by one and you're good to go. For me, I didn't do that. I was measuring while I was doing it. Like, I was looking for things in my kitchen. There are even things that I could not even find while I was making this cake. So now that I'm done with the what's it called, with the flour or with the cake, I'm going to pour this into a baking pan and I'm going to put it in the oven, and then we're going to move on to the topping of the cake. So guys, I'm going to let you guys watch this video to an end. Let me know if you like to bake. If you're somebody like me who does not really know how to bake but you're willing to learn how to bake, let me know. And if you know how to bake, please share some of your baking advice or baking recipe with us so that we can also learn from you. And if you have a baking channel, please leave your channel down below. I will be so happy to go and watch your channel and learn a little bit more about baking or things like that. So guys, I hope you guys like this video. Watch it to an end, and I will see you guys at the end of the video. I'm just putting that into the oven, guys, and that was the first batch, and the second batch was just a plain one, as I mentioned before. So I'm using a toothpick just to check it if it was cooked or if it was baked. If it was cooked, if it was baked. And while I was waiting, we went ahead to make the topping. As you can see, everybody was helping with this process, guys. Everybody was helping. All my children were all helping. The first process was not that messy. The second one was so messy because, as you can see, with the kids helping, there's no way you can avoid things like this with kids sometimes. So we're just mixing this what's it called, Philadelphia cheese, and we add some, sugar in it. Not sugar, there's something that is called, guys, I don't know, I'm forgetting some of these things, guys, and every time I'm trying to explain, I forget what things are called. I don't understand my brain. So guys, I'm just finishing up with the topping. This is a cream, and I was trying to make my own whipped cream from the scratch without, I have the the ones that you can just put inside. But I really wanted to do everything from scratch with this cake. I really want to learn. I am determined to learn how to bake this year. I am so determined to learn how to bake. So I end up doing this, and I added that to the mixture with the cheese and the icing sugar and with the whipped cream. And after that, I just went ahead to decorate the cake. You guys are going to see the way the cake looked. I was so happy. I was so proud of myself. My kids were proud of themselves. Making cake from scratch. My son gave me a 8 out of a 10. The reason he gave me 8 out of 10 because the second layer did not have food coloring, but he said that he gave me a 8 out of a 10, which I'm very happy with. I'm very proud. I'm very happy about. As you can see, my daughter was trying to grab the cake. Like, they loved that cake, and I also loved it too as well. It wasn't that bad. We did a great job. All of us, we did a great job making this cake, especially making cake from scratch. I usually bake with my son, the oldest one, because he has interest in cooking and things like that, and baking and things like that. But what we usually do, we just buy the packed made cake, where you just add some few eggs and milk, and you're good to go, and you just put that into a baking pan. But this time we were like, nope, we're going to make it from scratch, put everything on it, and we're going to do it all by ourselves. And that is what we did, and I feel like we did an amazing job. I'm so proud of my kids, because things like this, they don't shy away, even though there's a lot of mess. But they don't shy away from like helping to cook or to bake. They really love things like this, and I'm happy about it. So I'm just going ahead to decorate my cake. Oh guys, look at this cake. Now that I'm watching it again, I'm like, I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of us. So I'm just going ahead to decorate the cake. This was the easiest part. This was the fun part. The kids were licking everything. Like, we were all enjoying ourselves making this cake. So decorating this cake wasn't that hard. The only part that was a little bit hard, when I was trying to put the other part of the cake, just to just give it that nice looking design. So as you watched previously, the top of the cake I cut out. I put it in a chopper, and I just smoothing, like break that down, just to make it, I don't know, smooth, not smooth, just crumbs. Just, when you have what is it called, a chopper, I just put it into a blender, chop it up a little bit, and I'm going to use that to use it to decorate the cake. You guys are going to see later on how gorgeous this cake was. I was so happy. I know I keep telling you guys I was so happy, because I feel like accomplished. I feel like I have done the most impossible thing ever, because I've never made a cake from scratch before. We buy the box cake, and we're good to go. But this time we like, nope, we're going to make a red velvet cake. We're going to see how it turns out. If it doesn't turn out great, it's okay. We're just going to manage it. But it ends up turning out amazing. Tasted so good. So guys, I hope you guys love this video. I'm going to let you guys watch this video to an end. Guys, rate this cake, rate my cake, rate my design, rate everything about this cake for me. Leave a comment down below if you are somebody that a professional baker, or you know how to bake. What would you give me from 1 to 10? What would you give me? Would you give me a 1? Would you give me a 2? Or would you give me a 0 or a 10? Just let me know. If you were to rate my baking skills, what would you rate me? I'm so I can't wait to read you guys rating. So guys, I'm going to let you guys go after saying this how many times now. Thank you so much for watching this far. I really appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you guys on my next video, on my next adventure, on my next stuff that I want to try out, on my next baking journey. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I just wanna get you on my grid sometimes, on my grid sometimes. All my friends are saying that I waste my time, that I waste my time. I don't wanna tell you, I know if you care. Repeating my mind, rolling around, stuck in your bed. Burning temptation, I just cannot hide it. Late at night when I'm all alone, try not to think about it. Invade my thoughts with your honeycomb. Try not to think about it, but baby I do. Hoping you will figure it all out somehow, it all out somehow. Why I'm acting weird whenever you're around, oh when you're around. I don't wanna tell you, I know if you care. Repeating my mind, rolling around, stuck in your bed. Burning temptation, I just cannot hide it. Late at night when I'm all alone, try not to think about it. Invade my thoughts with your honeycomb. Try not to think about it, but baby I do.